And welcome back, everyone. So we're going to be assassinating Jacopo in this episode. Spoiler. Actually, no, I'm sorry. We're not doing Jacopo in this episode. We're doing, like, Jacopo's minions, I guess.
I love how there's so much detail in that guy's uniform, but his facial hair sucks.
Yeah, and look at his actual head hair.
Like, it really bothers me now. Like, you see the intricate stitching, but...
Yeah, and then his beard is just painted on.
Yeah, right?
Oh, yeah, and I'm skipping around only because we have so much stuff that we actually have to do.
There's you spend a lot of time in Tuscany. How do you not notice that?
I don't know, but I'm like hoping he walks over to the thing, and it's just like, oh, okay. Oh no, stab! And then then they do the alert thing while I'm like stuck in the cutscene, so I can't really, do anything about it.
Now kiss.
Oh, I know it's been a while. What if Ezio moved his hand back and the blade accidentally came out and stabbed him in the neck as he was giving important information? It's like, oh damn! Oh god, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that, I didn't mean to kill you yet. Wow. Oh yeah, but then he's just dead. He hangs on just long enough, and this monk is ready to fight me. So I'm just going to run away.
I thought monks were supposed to be peaceful people.
You'd think, but... Yeah, I'm just skipping around. I mean, running away and starting a new sub-assassination thing. It takes a little while, and I really wanted to keep these episodes relatively... Oh, sorry about that. Keep these episodes relatively reasonable for length, and if I didn't, we'd have like more episodes than anything.
Yeah, because it's more fun to just see the missions than it is to see us running around.
Yeah, there are times, unfortunately, where I think I might have cut too much.
You can never cut too much.
That's very rare, I think. I mean, I didn't do that all that much. I just kind of...
You cut out the things that are not important.
Yeah, running around.
You can also never cut too much.
Getting caught or something.
The assassin has arrived. I need to find a way to open the gates.
Oh, ignore that. Just ignore opening the gates because you don't actually have to do it.
I warned you to stay away, assassin. You should have listened.
So we got to assassinate not them. Don't assassinate them. I was about to when those three guards were running by, but that guy out that is just turned right and is walking past the hay bale right now, out in the front with the peasant clothes, followed by two guards. He's the target. So
you could just chill.
So yeah, we kind of just do one of these where we target and assassinate, and
Templars, are we singing the same song?
we're talking to him while we're stabbing him. We're singing the same song. Stab.
That answers when.
Oh, and I like how his hair, like some of it's like the the lines in the background are kind of like going through his hair. It's really weird.
What if the guy died quicker before he could get a last word in?
Yeah, that is one of the things I've always wondered. It's like,
oh look, the gate opened on its own.
Yeah, that was the thing. Oh, and the one guard keeps following me. He kept following me for like a good 3 minutes before I stopped and actually stabbed him.
Another Assassin's too.
Yeah, I figured since I was in the area, I might as well. I mean, get them done.
No, because like you said, you said they need to be done.
They do.
I still think you can finish the game without that, but I'm not. It's been a while. So.
Unfortunately, it is a requirement to get full synchronization with Ezio, since that's the whole reason we're doing Ezio stories and rats.
Well, I thought it was so he learned how to become an assassin.
Right, by synchronizing with Ezio, and if he doesn't get the armor, he doesn't synchronize with him fully. Which is really stupid. You'd think it wouldn't matter, but I tried to ignore it, but you have to.
I think this is the... Yeah, I think this is the tomb where you... the Giant Squid.
What?
Giant Squid.
You're gonna have to explain this to me, because I honestly have no idea what you're talking about.
There's a giant squid.
Is it like an actual in the water squid, or
yes.
Are we talking like...
No, okay. It's in the water. I think this is the tomb. I'm not 100% sure. Though.
Okay, because we're like a winery right now, and I tried to skip the little cutscene, and it wouldn't.
You can't skip cutscenes.
I know. I really wish I could, because I don't want to see the camera swooping around trying to show me.
It's giving you the correct path.
But I don't care.
I wish it was more.
I really don't
puzzle solving
care.
With the parkour, instead of it just being like point A to point B.
And I just kind of skipped all the climbing and jumping, because this is just a hidden area. You don't need to really worry about how you get through. That's not really what we're doing in the series. This is just us stabbing and stuff. So
stabby stab. Oh, never mind. This isn't the right one.
Yeah, this is the one where you actually have to climb.
Yeah, you're in the library. Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, stop doing this to me.
This is actually one of my favorites too because there's a lot of jumping.
It is. It's a lot of fun, but at the same time, it's kind of annoying because you will get caught by guards.
Oh no! I was a boss.
And this is where I was thinking I'm cutting too much because I just cut out me climbing up that whole thing. But for this,
it's boring. It doesn't make sense. It's boring.
Yeah, I mean, I stabbed guards and I killed him and I climbed and that's about it. And I'm just, why am I standing here? Go, Ezio. Thank you. It's been so long since I've actually recorded the video that I don't even remember what I did sometimes.
It happens.
Oh gosh. Oh yeah, and Ezio sometimes doesn't control as well as I'd hoped.
I wish you controlled the prince and princess.
Oh yeah, and that guard doesn't. Oh, well, there you go. There he saw me.
Because I think it'd be cool if you could do wall runs.
Yeah, I was wondering why that wasn't a thing in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, wait for it to fall because he's gonna just go limp. Oh, he fell the wrong way. Yeah, I wanted him to fall off the thing because I always think it's cool when you kill characters
and the body just disposes of itself.
Yeah, it just falls off the thing. I thought it was awesome. I was playing Mass Effect 2, and it was on the level where you fight off a bunch of Geth in the I think it's in it's a part of the DLC with Overlord DLC. Okay. And you go into this downed Geth ship on this planet. Mm-hmm. And one of the Geth shot Morden right in the head in front of me, and his body goes completely limp and flies off of the platform into the water, and I'm just like, what just happened? Morden is just gone.
So what happened? Did you have to restart or
no? He respawns at the place where he died.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the one
as soon as the battle's over, he just appears.
Okay, that's really weird. Yeah. I had an instance similar to that in Mass Effect 1, where basically when you're fighting, what's her name? The matriarch? Mm-hmm. And, you're fighting her, and they have the Asari commandos that use the biotics that, make you go limp and kind of flop around. Yeah. And it made me flop under the platform, and I'm stuck, and I'm like, oh no.
I had something that happened to me that because I fell down when they did the cutscene to go into the commandos appear. Yeah. And so my character didn't do the animation to recover. Yeah. I wasn't dead, but I couldn't move. Yeah. And so I sat there waiting is something going to happen? I keep hearing my other two guys keep fighting and everything, and I'm just like, what's good? And I slowly notice that the screen keeps spinning around, as if I'm dead, but I'm not. Yeah. And slowly I'm noticing my arms are stretching. And so are the legs, and the head is stretching. The torso's staying the same. Okay. Everything else is stretching. But
so you're rubber banding and...
I let it go for 20 minutes, and it was just nothing that resembled even a body except for the actual
Commander
torso.
Shepard, and I'm the tallest thing on the Citadel.
It was the weirdest thing.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed that when I opened the hatch, Ezio let go of the ladder and started falling, but he was going through the thing, so he started jittering around.
That's funny.
Glitches, always fun.
Glitches are great. I think everyone has at least 1,000 stories on glitches.
Yeah, they're always good. There was one where I was playing. If you guys were part of the stream 2 weeks ago or so, I did a stream for that basically was me playing Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, Star Wars Episode 1 on PlayStation 1.
With the Nazis of the Old Republic?
Yeah, and I also did...
Why isn't that a game?
Oh, and this is a glitch. I'm going to get back to my stream story in a second, but this mission glitched out twice on me. Where basically, you have to climb this tower and assassinate a guy at the top of the tower who's preaching scripture and stuff. Mm-hmm. Here's the problem, though. When you get to the top of the tower, and the guy's not there, what do? You think, okay, the mission, I don't know what to do. Restart the mission. Restart the mission, you go through the whole cutscene and climbing again, still not there. I found that I had to exit the game completely and restart. Oh, and he didn't put up much of a fight, but he didn't spawn twice, and I had to restart the game entirely and get back to this point to get the game to work. And
that sucks.
I think I added it in at the end of this episode, but I'm not 100% certain. I might have taken it out for timing's sake, but stick to the end of the episode to find out, because I don't even know. But
way to fail!
Oh, wait.
Nice.
That is the catch of a lifetime. I thought I was going to die. And it's like, oh, well, I guess I might as well resign myself to my fate. Oh, look, I can grab.
I wish I worked in real life, because I would just jump out of buildings all the time. Like, I'll be fine. Hang.
It's like, oh yeah.
All downward momentum is over.
My arm did not pull out of its socket and anything like that. So.
No.
But yeah, with the stream, since the PlayStation 1 discs were very, very temperamental to scratches and stuff,
oh yeah.
I actually have my original PlayStation 1 discs that I had when I was a kid, and they're kind of scratched up, and every time I played it, even on the stream recently, I encountered the problem of the game froze when I was going through the city of Theed, and it always stopped where the line, and the worst thing about it is, in games like that, where you have voice acting, where the voice acting is the trigger for the game to progress, or the cutscene to progress, you see the animations of the characters moving their heads constantly as if they were talking, but there's no sound. And they get stuck, and it really sucks. Oh yeah, and the pillar of blood... He
was a bystander.
He was a guard, but did you see the pillar of blood?
I love how whenever you go into the... yeah, it's like, I'm hatching you!
Or it's like one of those, dip.
Also, not gonna lie, I hated this part of the game because it's just like, do this quick assassination. Do this quick assassination. Wouldn't you realize that to not go to Tuscany?
Yeah.
Like, I would have just left Tuscany if all these people are getting assassinated.
Especially if they're like related to... See, blood just flies up into the sky. And yeah, we had another glitch with the artifacting for some reason. I don't know why. It's only like this episode and
it's
stuff.
because you touch yourself at night.
Maybe. But, it's like, yeah, we gotta... Now we're finally tailing Jacopo, and now it's like nighttime. It's blue. Yeah. It's blue light time.
See, I wish that because... that they didn't just do that you had to accept the mission when it became nightfall.
Yeah, it's like you have a time you have a time that you have to go in order to get to that mission.
I don't know. I just feel like a lot of the Assassin's Creed games are just too streamlined.
Yeah.
Like, it's impossible to fail.
Oh, and yeah, you just tail them all the way to an amphitheater. Yeah. And just for you guys who are looking for the glyphs, there is one right under here. So
look, there's a glyph.
No big deal. Oh yeah, and totally not an obvious place for a bad guy meeting.
Like, and no one decides to look up. Like, who's this guy all in white?
Yeah. And look at Rodrigo Borgia. He's got the red light of evil again.
Yeah.
It's so weird, and it's even on Yakupo too. It's like,
as the others would be here with you.
And then we got Mr. Pillow Hat in the background, kind of prancing around.
It's Francesco's fault.
But yeah, it's like, glitches are some of the best parts of games, but sometimes they're also the most frustrating. In my Star Wars Episode 1 example, that was a problem. But,
I just want a modern-day Assassin's Creed game.
I know, everyone does.
Also, look at that tie.
Yeah, did you see
it's just stretching.
The elastic cravat. Or whatever it's called. If it's not a cravat, I don't care. That's what I'm calling it.
You make excuses and insult us? How do you expect me to respond?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Look at him. He's like a 2-year-old now.
I'm sorry. You stabbed him right.
Look, that's like a flesh wound. That barely cracked a rib.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it now. You're already stabbed.
And look, then he gets stabbed some more. So it's like, oh and yeah, blood doesn't shoot out of your chest like that. Just so you guys are aware.
Yeah, it kind of just flows out.
Yeah. Oh, and he's really old.
I think the only time it shoots out is if it's a
like
sharp.
If it's in the heart or something.
Well, if you have a main artery.
And he got stabbed through the neck. He should be completely dead. Completely dead.
I also think it's only main arteries that it shoots out, and it has to be a small hole. Because if it's large enough, it just flows out.
Not if it's the neck veins or.
Well, because I know that can happen though, because that's the whole reason why surgeons, they have the masks that are plastic that are covered over most of their faces, because sometimes you do get blood spurts.
Yeah.
You know, because it's the smaller
higher pressure.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like your thumb on the end of a hose kind of thing. So I just
stabbed the brain. Okay, because they didn't know you had hidden blades. It's not like they haven't been fighting them for 100 years.
But the one thing I do want to point out is, throughout this whole thing, Jacopo's still not dead, even though he got stabbed in the chest and through the neck.
I feel like Ubisoft doesn't understand basic human anatomy.
Yeah, it's just Oh, and because I didn't want to deal with these like heavily armed guards, especially the really really heavy armed one, I'm just like, no, let's use the knife. But instead it's like,
you don't break any bones from that.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you know what? Screw this. I'm done. I'm just gonna... I don't want to have to deal with it anymore. So you could hit them from the front because they're already smoked out, but, doing it from behind is just cooler.
Well, I mean, you always do it from behind.
I know. But you got this one random guard that just kind of held back and was the smart one about it, but...
well, not smart enough.
Yeah, well, Jacopo's still alive, so we gotta finish it.
Jacopo still alive?
So we stab him again in the neck.
But this time he's dead.
But this time he's dead, and he ragdolled in the slow-mo.
Yeah.
So... But we don't actually have to... So, we're a really shitty assassin if we can't kill someone by stabbing him in the neck after he was already stabbed once in the neck. Unless we already stabbed him right
Unless
in the same
he stabbed
hole.
him in the spinal column, then.
But that's what happened when Rodrigo did it. That's what he did. He just stabbed him
right through the back. It looked like it went through the middle of the neck when he stabbed him.
Either way, that's a really major blood vessel, so that would probably have made him unconscious.
Look, can we just accept the fact that Ubisoft...
Whoa, yeah! Yeah.
Nice.
It always does that. It's weird.
Yeah. Can we just accept the fact that Ubisoft doesn't understand basic human anatomy?
Oh, did you see things for Assassin? Actually, no. We'll talk about that in the next episode because we got about 30 seconds, but this is going to take more than that.
Yeah, and how much? What time is it now?
It is
1480.
Yes, so it is 2 years after the death of Jacopo.
2 whole years.
Yeah.
What year did this game start again?
76.
So it's been 4 years.
I think. Maybe.
I'm going to look up the timeline.
Yeah, look it up, because I think it was a little bit longer than that. But, anyway, we will see you guys in the next episode where we go do more assassin stuff and whatever. So, see you guys then. Bye.